An apple a day keeps the androids away.
I can tell you what our goal is. Our goal is to make the best personal computers in the world and to make products we are proud to sell and would recommend to our family and friends.
What up now? It's your boy Chris Unfiltered. Today is number 7, day 7 actually, numero siete. It's a crazy topic. It's just an epic topic of epic proportions. You're talking about you got iPhone versus Android versus Windows. Which will win? Which do you prefer? Which do I prefer? It's just crazy. Nobody knows which the winner is going to be. Nobody can decide. Stay tuned.
Well, the reason I like the iPhone is plain and simple. It's just simple. It's simple to use, easy to use. I've tried the Android. I've had the Galaxy S4 recently, and I played with that for a few months, and I switched right back to the iPhone. Ever since the iPhone came out, we've always heard the news of this phone is the new iPhone killer. This will beat out the iPhone. And I still think that a lot of the Android phones are still doing that today. They're trying to beat out the iPhone because it's just a way better phone.
The reason why I like the iPhone is because it's easy to use. I have all of my favorite apps that I use on a regular basis right there in one little box, and I don't have to go looking for them. I don't have to shuffle through a bunch of files or folders. I know exactly where everything is. And what's great about it is anything that I download on my iPhone, it's already transferred to all my other devices, so I don't have to worry about it.
A lot of the features that Android phones have, like if I watch a video and I look away, the video stops. Do I really need that? No, I don't. My Galaxy would get stuck if my friends kept texting over and over again because they have iPhones and I had an Android.
One of my favorite applications that I use right now, and probably nobody really takes advantage of it, is FaceTime, because my boyfriend is long distance, so it's nice because it helps me keep connected to him.
A lot of features on these Android phones are not needed. They're very cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love technology. I love where technology is going, and just the way Apple makes it all simple for us to use is the true reason why I love the iPhone.
Are you really taping me right now asking me that question? What do I like about the iPhone?
Because today's day 7 is for Veda is iPhone, Android, or Windows. So I see that you have an iPhone. So the question is, why the iPhone?
I have a greater faith in Apple products. I've had better customer service experiences. There have been times where things have gone wrong. I've simply taken it to the store and they gave me a new phone.
So you're basing it on customer service?
Customer service, and it's just a brand that I trust. Whereas others seem to be a fly-by-night operation.
Android is fly-by-night?
It's a fly-by-night operation.
Even though it's like the bigger share of the...
It can be the bigger share, but just because you have the bigger share doesn't mean you have the better product.
I
It just
concur.
means, iPhone, let's be honest, Apple's a little bit pricier.
Yes.
But I believe much like tattoos, liquor, women, you get what you pay for.
Wow! Alright, that's awesome.
I like the iPhone because for me it's everything in one. It's my phone, my music, my notes, my reminders, and my calendars. Those are features that I use probably on a daily basis, as well as the multitasking feature. I use that all the time, so I probably couldn't even live without it at this point. The iPhone for me is just really easy to use. I've owned one for several years now, so it's just like second nature to me. As far as the size, I think it's perfect. The screens are large enough for me to see easily, but yet it's still small enough to throw in my back pocket.
So there you have it, folks. Many people like the iPhone, iOS, Apple, and for me, obviously that's my choice. As you can see behind me, I have many products, including the phone recording this. It's actually recorded on an iPhone. I didn't use my digital camera, DSLR, or anything like that for this video. For me, the company, it's a great company. I know there's a lot of people that don't like it for many reasons. The way they use Foxconn in China to make their products. I get that, but they have made a change and they've tried to make more and more products here in the United States. So that's admirable from the number one, if not still the number one of the biggest profitable companies in the United States and actually in the world. So I'm pretty sure you can Google that, fun fact that shit. it's a great phone. And for me personally, on a more just like, let's keep it raw, oh baby, I like it raw, like that kind of level, it's really because the phone and their products really are just really easy to use. I don't need all kinds of shit. I've had the Android phones. I've had the Galaxy S4, the Note 3. I had the initial HTC phones. I've had a lot of their products. I had the Kindle Fire. I've used them all because I'm kind of a tech junkie. So even though it seems like I'm this Apple diehard fanboy, I tend to use a lot of the products. And even when other people have them, I'll play with their products whenever I get the opportunity, especially in the stores as well. So with that said, for me, the Apple products are easier to use. They're dumbed down, if you will, if you want to use that term. But they're perfect for me and for a lot of users. They do what they need to do, but they do it in such a quick and sleek and amazing way that I found that even though the newer Androids have come a long way and they're awesome phones, they really are. So I'm not a fanboy because just because I am. The Androids have come a long way and they're pretty cool in and of themselves, but they still have latency issues. They still have lag. There's still things to it, the functionality of it that I don't care for. The things I like to do, quickly add images in a text and send it really fast. Click it, boom, 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 add it, done. You can't do that because it has to bring up the gallery, and then you've got to pick it, and then it has to turn it into multimedia. And when you want to send a text, it's got to do that. I mean, just so many things where the ecosystem is not conducive for my lifestyle. And that's really the gist of it. We pick phones based on our lifestyles, and a great company builds the ecosystem to make you want to partake in it. And Apple has done a very, very good job of it and controlling it in a way that I feel Android has not, which is why they're all over the place. And you see a new Android phone every 2 months. It's too frequent for me, even though Apple comes out with products every year. That's good enough for me. So with that said, iPhone, I gave you my reasons why. All phones have their pros and all phones have their cons. But this household, for me, it's all about la manzana. That's what it's all about. Apple, iOS. That's what's up. It's your boy, Chris Unfiltered. Catch you guys tomorrow for numero ocho. See you.